Guys, my name is Tessa, and today we are going to be doing a video for sleep and just relaxation. This is a great sequence to do if you have any kind of insomnia or trouble sleeping. Let's go ahead and start with just a simple seated pose, rooting down through the sit bones. Really allow your hips to soften as you lengthen through the spine, and allow your face to soften, your shoulders. Go ahead and close your eyes and just bring your attention inwards and begin to focus on your breath. Nice deep inhales and exhales, feeling length through the spine, rolling your shoulders back. Go ahead and bring your chin in towards your chest, really gentle neck rolls. Just moving from side to side, keeping that length in the spine as you move. And really tuning in with your breath, especially the inhale. Letting the breath deepen, just doing a few neck rolls. Warming up that neck and feeling rooted through your sit bones as you stretch scalene muscles, upper traps. And back to center. Go ahead and lengthen your spine. Nice side stretch. Go ahead and bring your arms overhead, feeling length in the spine, rolling your shoulders back. Go ahead and bring that right hand down on the mat, and you can let it slide out away from you. Bring the left palm facing forward, just allowing for a nice side stretch. Keeping that left hip moving down, and really reach through those fingertips. And soften that abdomen, letting the breath deepen. And opposite side, bringing that left palm onto the floor and letting it slide away from you, really reaching through those right fingertips. And nice soft side stretch for that hip. And be sure the right hip isn't popping up too much. You might be a little too far in your stretch if it is. And breathing into that abdomen, letting the breath move from the chest to deeper into the abdomen as you practice. And just a simple twist, going to lengthen that spine and twisting from the lower body, from the hips and the lower spine. Go ahead and just hinge around. Really lengthen through your spine, using that left palm to help you twist, and using the back hand to press and help you lengthen. And your head is just an extension, letting your hips soften as you twist. And relax your face. And bringing your attention to your breath. If you get distracted, nice long spine. Go ahead and twist to the opposite side. Back hand helps you lengthen, forward hand helps you twist. And just relax your abdomen. And allow your hips to soften as you lengthen and twist all at the same time. And go ahead and release. And coming into child's pose. Go ahead and bring your big toes together and your knees a little wider than hip width apart. Let your hips sink down and go ahead and rest your head on the ground. Really staying focused on nice deep breaths as you allow the hips to respond to this position, and nice deep breaths. Go ahead and bend your elbows, relax your shoulders, relax your face. And if your hips are up, no problem. Same thing, just let your head rest and deep breaths into that abdomen, allowing your face to soften. Go ahead and lengthen your arms overhead. And getting into a nice stretch for that side body, walk the hands out to your left. Really press those palms. You can rest your head on your mat. Nice gentle stretch for that side body and that right hip. And a few deep breaths here. And opposite side, go ahead and walk the hands over to the right side, stretching that left side body. And if your hips are feeling really tight here, you can lift your hips up a little bit. Press into those palms, really allow that side body to stretch and respond as you breathe. And back to center. Go ahead and bring your hips up, coming into tabletop position. Go ahead and bring your hips over your knees, your shoulders over your wrists. And spending a few breaths in each position, moving a little bit slower than we normally would for our sleep session. Go ahead and inhale, nice round spine. Pressing through your palms, rounding your back, bringing your hips in, bringing your tailbone down as you press through your palms. And on your next exhale, go ahead and look up. And just be gentle in this movement. You're not trying to get max bend here. Rolling the shoulders back. Allowing the abdomen to soften. On your next inhale, go ahead and round the spine this time, stretching across your upper back a little bit more. Soft bend in the elbows. On your next exhale, go ahead and look up towards the ceiling, rolling those shoulders back, allowing your abdomen to soften. Balancing the right and left hemispheres of the brain, go ahead and gently press into your palms. Go ahead and bring your left leg up. Hips are in line with each other, thighs moving back, tailbones moving in. This might be plenty. If you want a little bit more, go ahead and bring that right arm up. Really reach through the left toes, the right fingertips. Really reach, pulling your tailbone in, pressing your thigh back, and notice your breath. Nice deep breaths. And opposite side, go ahead and bring that right leg up. Really lengthen through those toe tips, tucking the tailbone in, careful not to overarch the low back. Go ahead and bring the left arm up. Reach through the left fingertips, the right toe tips, really reach through your limbs. Balancing the right and left sides of the brain, being in harmony. And deep breaths here. Go ahead and bring the leg and the arm down, child's pose. Go ahead and bring your big toes together, knees a little wider than hip distance apart. Go ahead and let your head rest. And nice big gulps of air here, breathing into your abdomen. And allowing your body to feel heavy on the exhale. And a few more breaths here. And just letting go of any tension from the day. And come on up to a seated position. Moving into some gentle hip stretches. We carry a lot of emotion in our hips, so it's really nice to just check in this way before bed or a nap. Just cross your legs, nice long spine. Let your hips soften and begin to just walk your hands forward, allowing your shoulders to round. Soft lengthening of the spine and stretching that right hip. So the leg that is closest to you. And breathe into the abdomen, relax your face. Feeling rooted through your sit bones, feeling connected to the earth as you breathe deeply. And opposite side, go ahead and bring that left leg in closest towards you. And nice gentle stretch. Staying rooted through your sit bones, begin to just gently walk yourself forward. Walk your hands forward, allowing the shoulders to round slightly. And notice if you're clenching your abdomen or your face, and just let everything soften. And no thought is good or bad, just bringing a gentle awareness to it all. And breathing deeply into that abdomen. Go ahead and come on out. And bringing the soles of the feet together, go ahead and come towards the front of your mat. And We're just gonna do this in a more gentle way. So bring the feet out away from your pelvic floor more than you normally would. Just a nice gentle lengthening of the spine, rolling the shoulders back, and not trying to get into our deepest stretch here, just checking in with the hips. Go ahead and walk the hands forward and allowing the hips to just respond to this forward movement. And notice if you're clenching your abdomen, just relax and breathe. The hips are pretty stubborn, taking a few long breaths here, allowing the hips to open. Notice any feelings, any emotions that might come up, and just bring a loving awareness to all of it. And coming back up. If you have a bolster, this is a really nice position to have some support, but you don't really need it. And go ahead and just one elbow at a time, gently bring yourself back into a reclining position. And if you feel a little bit awkward, you can bring your feet closer in or out. And one shoulder at a time, go ahead and just bring yourself into a reclined position. And if your hips are feeling really tight, you can pause the video and grab a couple of towels. The higher up you place the towel, the more support you're gonna have. Otherwise, just embrace this reclined position, allowing the hips to open and really starting to enjoy the support of the floor. And go ahead and tuck your chin in towards your chest, nice long neck. Allow your palms to face up, and a few deep breaths here. You can close your eyes if you want. Breathing into the abdomen and nice deep exhales as well. With your hands, go ahead and support your legs. I'd like you to bring your knees up and bring your feet on the floor. Go ahead and bring your heels in towards your butt so that your fingertips are just touching your heels. If your low back is feeling really painful, you can have a little bit more space. So bringing the soles of the feet down, focus on the tripods of the foot, below the big toe, below the little toe, and the center of the heel. Go ahead and press through those 3 points of your feet. Bring the hips up. So you're forming a line from your knees all the way to your shoulders. And again, go ahead and tuck your chin in towards your chest. Nice long neck. Go ahead and bring your arms overhead. Really reach through your fingertips, pressing through the soles of your feet, feeling supported and allowing yourself to gently open. And notice your breath. Really bringing your tailbone in, engaging your thighs as you press through your feet. Go ahead and come on down and allow your elbows to bend, and let your arms soften. And just take a few breaths. Checking in, see how you feel. And go ahead and press through your feet one more time, bringing the hips up, forming a straight line from your knees all the way through your shoulders. Bring the arms overhead and tuck the chin in, feeling space and length in the spine and the vertebrae as you press through the feet. Allow your abdomen to soften. A few breaths here. And come on down. Go ahead and bring that right leg into a straight position and really press through the ball of that right toe. Go ahead and grab hold of your thigh. If you're feeling a little more tight, grab hold lower. And the more flexible you are, the higher up on the leg you want to grab. So just a nice gentle stretch here. We're not trying to get super intense with anything. And just starting to bring that leg in. If this is not enough, you can grab hold of your foot. Just make sure that your low back is not overarching. Drawing the chin in, go ahead and close your eyes and breathe into that hamstring and that calf wherever you are. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring your head in towards your leg towards your head. a little bit deeper. And on your next exhale, and release. And bring that right ankle on top of your left knee. Nice side stretch for that right hip. Go ahead and lift that left knee, drawing the right knee in towards your torso. You can interlace your fingers behind your hamstring or on top of your knee if you want a deeper stretch. And draw your chin in towards your chest. Relax your shoulders as you draw that knee in. Breathe into that right hip. Focus a little more on the release, the exhale. And just allow your abdomen to soften. And go ahead and release. And lengthen through that left foot, the ball of that left toe. Go ahead and find that spot on your leg and start to draw the leg in. And the deeper that you want this stretch, the more you're gonna bring your hands up the leg, and eventually you can grab your foot and drawing the chin in, relax the shoulders. Allow your abdomen to soften. On your next inhale, wherever you're at, go ahead and draw the head in towards the leg towards the head. And on your next exhale, go ahead and release. Bringing that left ankle on top of the right knee, go ahead and draw that right knee up. Bringing that left knee in towards your chest. Go ahead and find that spot that feels right for you on that right knee, and drawing the left knee in. Relaxing the shoulders, drawing the chin in towards the chest. Relax your face. You can close your eyes. And really focusing on the exhale, that release in the hip. And go ahead and release. Ending our asana practice today with a nice bridge pose, just like the last bridge that we did. I'd like you to bring your fingertips towards your heels, close to them at least. And bringing your feet about hip distance apart, go ahead and press through your feet, bringing your hips up, forming a straight line from your knees to your shoulders to start. Go ahead and interlace your fingers underneath you. Stay rooted through the tripods of your foot, and go ahead and roll your shoulders under. This is really great for stimulating the thyroid gland, good for sleep. Go ahead and tuck your chin in, feeling length in the spine as you press through the feet, bringing the hips up, really allowing the chest to open, taking a few deep breaths here, pressing through the feet. And gently and slowly, go ahead and release, lower the hips. And ending our practice today with some deep breaths, go ahead and bring one hand on your abdomen, one hand on your chest, and take about 3 deep breaths with me, starting with an exhale. Deep, full inhale. Deep, full exhale through your mouth. And 2 more deep breaths. Allowing your hands to lift as you breathe in, and allowing your hands to fall as you breathe out. And 1 more deep, full breath. And a full exhale. And gently roll to your side and come to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a really good night's sleep, and I want to say namaste.
Many of our subscribers don't see our videos. Make sure that you click the notification bell. And if you haven't already, follow us on social media for tips, tutorials, giveaways, and daily inspiration. Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psychetruth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts. Start your 14-day free trial today by clicking the link below.